What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the top 10 profitable old school bosses for Q4 of the year 2020. Now, before I have done these videos, I did one in March for Q1 and June for Q2. Unfortunately, I did miss Q3, which would have been September, because I had a lot going on. I was moving houses and among other things, so I had to skip that one, but I am back with December's update. With this video, it will be a little different. Before, I did 30 bosses and 30 profits per hour. I think this was a little too much because 30 bosses is a lot of information and it makes the video really long. I think the top 10 is much more interesting and more to the point. However, if you check the description below, I still have calculated 30 bosses that I previously did. This video will only feature the top 10. As for the bosses that aren't listed, those will be the Corporal Beast, and that would be because it's hard to calculate that because of crashers and other things. Scotizo, because you don't get to kill much of those. Wintertot, Obor, Chambers of Xeric Challenge Mode, Deranged Archaeologist, Bryophyta, Hespori, the Mimic, and Zolcano. Everything else will be featured in this video. I also want to add here, at the suggestion of the viewers, I have changed this up a little bit. There were some things that I used best in slot for a boss, but it still wouldn't give you the best profit per hour. For example, quickly, the Kraken, I had using the Sanguinesti staff. However, if you use a Trident of the Swamp, you will actually profit a lot more. So depending on the boss and the actual best in slot item and profit, that may have changed. So you might want to check out the spreadsheet to see what I used to make my calculations. So without further ado, let's jump into our top 10 bosses for profit in Q4 of December 2020. First up, coming in at number 10 is going to be the Wilderness Spider boss, Venenatus. At Venenatus, I have estimated you can get 34 kills per hour with best in slot protected gear and the crossbow. Your gross value per kill for Venenatus at the moment is 92,300 GP. You're going to end up spending around 10,400 GP on supplies, bringing your profit per kill to 81,900 and your profit per hour to a very nice 2,784,000. Since my last update in June of this year, Venenatus is up 2 spots from the number 12 spot. In the number 9 spot is going to be Commander Ziliana, the General for Saradomin in the God Wars dungeon. With this one, I have estimated the human factor at about 18 kills per hour, and this is obviously calculated with the Twisted Bow and accompanying in best in slot gear. As for the gross value per kill at Commander Ziliana, it's going to be 169,000 GP, and this is including the minion rotation. Your supply cost per kill is not really that much, 11,500. As for your profit per kill, 157,500, bringing your profit per hour to 2,835,000. Sliding into the number 8 spot for our Q4 update is going to be the Corrupted Gauntlet. As for this one, you can expect around 6 kills per hour once you get good and have a decent amount of experience. Your gross value per kill here is 554,900. Best part about the Corrupted Gauntlet is supplies are 0. You can't take anything of your own in. You get it all while you're in the gauntlet. Your profit per kill, just the same as the gross value, 554,900, bringing your profit per hour to a whopping 3,329,400. Coming into the number 7 spot is going to be the Money Snake Zulrah. For this one, I've estimated 32 kills per hour with good stats and good gear. Now, for our friends out there without a Twisted Bow, this 32 kills per hour is estimated with the Toxic Blowpipe and Trident of the Swamp. However, even when using a Twisted Bow, your profit per hour is actually going to mirror this. You'll just get less kills per hour. Obviously, the more kills per hour you get at Zulrah, it will negate the supply costs compared to the Twisted Bow. So for this one, our gross value per kill, 122,700, supply costs, 17,700, and your profit per kill, 105,000. As for your profit per hour, 3,360,000. Overtaking the Money Snake and up 1 spot from the last episode of this series is going to be Vorkath at the number 6 spot. With this one, 30 kills per hour, and this is going to be using the Dragon Hunter Lance. The Dragon Hunter Lance will profit you more than the crossbow because you are not using those expensive Dragon Diamond Bolts E that are Ruby and Diamond. So for this one, your gross value per kill with the Lance is 126,700. Your supply costs, not that much for a boss of this caliber, 11,600. Profit per kill, 115,100, and your profit per hour, 3,453,000. Into the number 5 spot is going to be the Chambers of Xeric, and for this one I have estimated 2 kills per hour with some decent experience. I also want to note here, this is the solo race, this is not with a team. Your gross value per kill is 2,210,000. As for supplies, you are going to use quite a bit of money in there, 390,000 per raid. Your profit per raid is going to be 1,820,000, bringing your profit per hour to 3,640,000. Now this is assuming that you are a decent raider and you do not die in your raids while you are soloing. Coming into this countdown's number 4 spot is going to be our 3-headed dog friend Cerberus. For this one I have estimated 45 kills per hour. And this is going to be with the Twisted Bow because the Twisted Bow is second best in slot at Cerberus behind the Scythe. However, the Scythe does cost a very good amount of money to use. I'm also calculating this with the new Blood Fury amulet, which is actually incredible for Cerberus. I've tried it out myself, both melee and range, and it really extends your trips. As for the gross value per kill, 91,000. Your supply cost per kill, 9,500. Your profit per kill, 81,500. And bringing in those 45 kills per hour, your profit per hour becomes 3,667,500 GP. Our number 3 spot goes to the Alchemical Hydra, which does require level 95 Slayer to kill. For this, you can get 26 kills per hour, and this is with the Twisted Bow. Your gross value per kill is 193,000 GP. Supply cost per kill, only 10,000, bringing your profit down to 183,000. As for your profit per hour, 4,758,000 GP, and that is just absolutely outrageous for a purely solo boss. Almost 5 million GP per hour at the Alchemical Hydra. Our number 2 spot goes to the Theater of Blood, and this is estimating 2.3 kills per hour in a 4-man team. 4-man is usually the meta, and if you have a decent 4-man team, you are going to complete one of these raids in about 20 to 25 minutes. As for your current gross value per kill, 2,673,000. Your supply cost per kill, 278,000, bringing your profit per kill to 2,395,000. This would put your profit per hour at 5,535,000 GP per hour. So if you haven't learned Theater of Blood yet, I suggest you get out there and find a team and get going with this, because that is just incredible. In just a couple weeks, you could probably buy anything you want in the game. Finishing off this countdown and coming into our number 1 spot, and I'm sure that all of you probably guessed this, it is going to be the Nightmare of Ashihama. For this, I've estimated 12 kills per hour in a 4-man team. Previously, I did estimate this with a 5-man team, but we have since learned that 4-man is definitely the meta. As for the gross value per kill, 632,000 GP. Supply cost per kill is going to be 30,300. As for your profit per kill, 601,700, bringing your profit per hour to a huge 7,220,400 GP. That is just absolutely incredible. Now, I do want to note here that the drops are few and far between, but if you do this for a long time and stick to it, your profit will average out to this eventually. So everybody, that is it. That is your top 10 old school RuneScape bosses for profit for the 4th quarter of 2020. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I hope that you may have learned something from it. I do want to note here, all of this was calculated with the best gear for the particular boss and assuming maxed accounts. That is the easiest way to do it, because without doing it like that, there are entirely too many variables in this game. So all of these values are pretty much the maximum that you can expect. And remember, you can check the description below for the link to the Google Doc here to check out the other 20 bosses that I have calculated the profits for. If you want to edit the fields in the tables, you can go to File, make a copy, and add it to your own Google Drive, and then you can edit the fields with your supply cost per kill and supplies per hour and all of that. Kills, anything. It's all editable for you guys. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it and learned something. If you liked it, please consider hitting the thumbs up button down below and tapping the subscribe button on your way out. If you want to support the channel in a greater way, you can become a channel member, where you will get access to community channel member only posts and exclusive in-game events and masses with me. Thank you guys again for watching. I will see you on the next one. Take it easy, everybody.